Hello everyone and welcome to this week's cybersecurity update. Today we will go through the top 10 events from the past week that significantly impacted the cybersecurity world. Each of these incidents provide valuable lessons and insights into the current threat landscape and will help us understand where our own defenses might need strengthening. So let's dive in. First up, MGM Resorts International experienced a major ransomware attack that caused widespread disruptions. The attack impacted their booking systems and casino operations, resulting in significant losses and inconveniences for the guests. The incident highlights how vital it is for organizations, especially those handling high volume of consumer data and essential operations, to have robust security measures in place, including endpoint protection, network segmentation, and effective backup solutions. Attacks like these can demonstrate how ransomware can impact not just the data but also the core operation of a business. Next, a zero-day vulnerability was found in Microsoft Office, allowing attackers to remotely execute code on affected systems. Microsoft responded quickly with a patch, but this incident underscores the importance of promptly updating software and maintaining strong patch management policies. In our organizations, we need to make it standard practice to apply security patches as soon as they are released, especially for widely used applications like Office. A delay could mean exposure to the severe risk. Moving on, a sophisticated phishing campaign targeted JP Morgan Chase and other major banks. Attackers used realistic fake emails and cloned websites to lure in unsuspecting customers, capturing their login credentials. This incident reminds us of the power of phishing attacks and the need for constant vigilance. Multi-factor authentication and ongoing education on identifying phishing attempts are crucial steps for all financial institutions and their customers to guard against these threats. Next, researchers uncovered a new botnet called Mozy, which is exploiting vulnerabilities in IoT devices such as home cameras and office routers. Mozy can take control of these devices and use them to launch large-scale attacks, such as DDoS. This highlights the urgent need for strong security in IoT devices, both at home and in the office. Regular firmware updates, network segmentation, and avoiding default passwords are small steps that can greatly reduce these risks. Now let's talk about Kaseya, an IT management software provider, which suffered a devastating supply chain attack. This incident led over 200 client companies being compromised. Supply chain attacks like these are particularly concerning, as they allow hackers to infiltrate trusted software and harm many businesses at once. It's a reminder of the need for thorough vetting of third-party vendors, regular security audits, and possibly even contingency planning for supply chain disruptions. The next news is coming from healthcare sector where United Health Group suffered a significant data breach, exposing millions of sensitive patient records. This breach highlights ongoing issues with data security in healthcare, where personal health information is a prime target due to its high value on the dark web. Healthcare organizations need strong access controls, data encryption, and comprehensive incident response plan to protect patient data and build patient trust. Now, a new report is coming from CrowdStrike reveals an increase in nation-state attacks, especially targeting critical infrastructure and the financial sector. This escalation calls for more advanced threat intelligence strategies and closer collaboration between government and private sector to counter such sophisticated threats. It's essential that companies understand these geopolitical dimensions and prepare defenses that can withstand even well-funded, highly skilled adversaries. Another significant incident involved Russian hackers targeting the Ukrainian energy sector and rising political tensions. This attack affected energy distribution network and added a geopolitical strain. Critical infrastructure remains a major target in cyber warfare, emphasizing the need for heightened protection in sectors such as energy, transportation, and water supply. Governments and organizations in these sectors must ensure that robust multi-layer defenses are in place to mitigate risks. Now, in last some positive news, Amazon Web Services announced new encryption and access control features to strengthen security in its cloud environment. As more organizations shift to the cloud, these updates help protect sensitive data and improve user access management. These changes remind us that cloud security is an evolving field and requires us to stay current with both security features and best practices. To wrap up, this week's event underscore the diverse nature of today's cybersecurity challenges, from ransomware attacks on major brands to vulnerabilities in widely used software. The key takeaway include the need for proactive defenses, strong vendor management, and an emphasis on educating teams and customers. With a constantly shifting threat landscape, staying informed and vigilant is our best defense. Thank you all for joining, and let's continue to reinforce our cybersecurity practices in response to these evolving threats.